Darwin bought it and had been kind of remodeled for the siding, and they enclosed the porch. Which you can imagine if you were a renter or wanting to buy a house coming in, looking at this. Yeah, a few slopes, a few gaps above the doors. What did it
That's my good one. Those are amazing shutters. Think I'll get anything?
I didn't say anything.
No, I think I'll get anything.
I don't know.
The one on that wall is JB, the dad, Sarah, Herman, and Catherine before the youngest two, and then Sarah, Herman, and Catherine again on the other wall. Yeah, that's actual photos. Good looking family. No real enemies whatsoever. I mean, everybody liked them. Sarah played piano for the church. JB was a businessman. No reason for it.
Did the corner report show anything like things were fighting back, or was it like everybody was asleep?
All of them were in sleeping positions. They had coverings over their heads, which is kind of weird because the coverings weren't stuck to their heads. So the blood had dried quite a while afterwards. One of the Stillinger girls was the only one that had a defensive wound where she went up like that to block. The other one was squirmed under her covers, which is kind of sad to even think about. You know, any scared kid would just hide under the blanket. But yeah, all of them. And I was like, there is no way possible that this last anniversary, June 9th, we had a forensics guy come down. He emailed, he's like, you know, the blood stains and all that should be in there. I know, no way, you know, almost 100 years ago. So he comes with this huge, almost looks like a black light. It could only be turned on for 10 minutes at a time. And he said, you know, I want to go in, I want to show you the blood, it'll come up as like a dark yellow or something. I go, it's probably been painted over and everything else. He goes, well, it's the iron in the blood that you're going to see, and that'll stay around forever. I was still skeptical, but he came in not knowing much about this, and I knew where all the, according to the coroner report, where all the blood stains were and stuff, and at each bed, you can see on the wall like a big spot and like splatter, and as he comes back, you can see it across the ceiling on the back of the wall. I knew that it had pooled up so much in the kids' room that it ran down that heating vent, and there's a pool in the parlor. That was there. Where the axe was a big bunch, and I thought, well, I'm gonna try and see, you know. I said, well, you know, there's stuff that maybe a kid hid in the closet, so we went in there, nothing, you know, and that discredited that, but it was in all the historical spots according to the coroner report. In fact, Ina and Lena's bed needs to be turned around facing the other way, because it was basically where their feet are now is where their heads were. So, you know.
So it actually did work then, basically. It was, it was powerful enough, it brought up the very minute iron amounts.
I guess, you know, I don't know anything about forensics, but what he said to look for was there. And I mean, you could see splatters and like where he would, and I never thought about, you know, him coming back and across the ceiling and on the wall behind, and it was in every, we looked all through the house and it was only in the historical spots. It's kind of amazing how, you know, 100 years ago, I never thought that that'd be possible. I'm still kind of like, it was, and that was on the night that it happened. He came in June 9th, and it was just me and him, and it was just really a weird feeling. You know, it's kind of neat seeing something that's been hidden for 100 years almost. At the same time, I was like, wow, this was really bad. You know, after a while, it's been so long you don't really think of it as actually being true sometimes. You know, but seeing that, it's like, wow, these are real kids and real family. Horrible.
Was there any autopsy photos or any photos that were done at the scene?
Well, the
from
big
the coroner or anything?
he came in taking pictures, but what happened was the town constable went up to City Hall to get some real detectives flown from Kansas City. When he came back, there was 100 or so people in the house. Townspeople just barged their way in, wiped up the blood, handled the axe, destroyed the crime scene photos. Ross Moore, the brother, came in and seen this mob of people in here. It's like, what are you guys doing? And he's seen a guy upstairs taking pictures and not knowing it was for crime scene, and he threw him off the front porch and took the camera and busted it. I mean, that's why it was never solved, is by the time anyone came here, the townspeople wiped the scene. You know, investigators come up and see the house pretty much what you're seeing today and going, okay, what are we supposed to do? The coroner had taken notes of where everything was and what it looked like, but that's when the town started pointing fingers of everybody and their dog, people they didn't like, and when it come time to testify, they recant their, well, maybe I didn't see that. The lady across the street said she saw Albert Jones, who was F.F. Jones's son, one of the bigger suspects. She goes, well, I was watching him outside and he walked up and picked up the axe out by the coal shed and went, yeah, this will work, and walked off. And they're like, oh, great, will you testify? Well, maybe I didn't see that. And a lot of that was going on.
We're here.
Okay.
So,
we'll swap out.
yeah, these guys can take pictures of the outside for a few minutes and stuff, and if anybody wants a group picture, I'll do that for them. So, okay. Let me know.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from behind me.
Yeah.
Maybe last. Where are we going, Dad? Well, let's not get left behind. Get a nice place. You'd think if you got like someone in the window.
My mom. I don't think I have anything in my pictures.
Hopefully I got something. I got maybe. Hopefully. I don't know. Everybody was too loud though. That did.
Yeah.
In fact, I'll probably turn off now because I got like 22 minutes of it.